Hi Leo, welcome to your August Love Tarot reading. So Leo, we're going to be looking at whatever you need to know at this time, whatever needs to come out either regarding your love life or your love situation. We're just going to take it as it comes, so please do keep that in mind. This is the Mother Mary Oracle. Going to get you some opening messages with this deck. Jump into your reading. And this is for Leo. By the way, happy birthday. This is for Leo. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, heavy placements, cross watchers, male or female, general collective reading. But welcome in, Leo. Welcome in. Hope you're all doing well, staying safe and healthy at this time. If you are new or returning, welcome in and thank you. My name is Mary, and this is Sunlight Insight Tarot. And if this reading resonates for you, Leo, there'll be an extended reading, and I'll tell you about that at the end of this reading. So let's see what we have here. Our Lady of Love. Oh, Leo. We have 42, which is 6. Very healing, balanced energy. Our Lady of the Dark Mysteries. We have another 6. Our Lady of Ripening on the Vine. We have 4, which is Stability, Foundation. And Our Lady of Charity, 44. So we have a lot of 6s and 4s here. So Leo, I feel like there's definitely feelings here. I know you probably have feelings for somebody. They're definitely, I feel like love blooming, because we have ripening on the vine, so it feels like a new connection or a crush or something. Definitely there's something growing, right? But I feel like this person, I feel like you have feelings for this person, and they seem a little mysterious, like maybe not really expressing how they're feeling or showing how they're feeling, and you're just wondering, do they feel the same? Do they have feelings for me? With Charity here, you could have already told them how you felt, or you feel like you've given a lot of energy into perhaps the connection, or showing this person how you feel in some way, shape, or form. It also could be, you know, Charity I kind of take as giving freely, obviously, and that can work both ways. So this person could be now coming in to give freely how they're feeling, which could be ripening on the vine, and we do have love here. So it may not be a mystery for too much longer how this person is feeling. So let's jump in and see what's going on. So we have the Radiant Wise Tarot here to do your reading. And I will mention the signs as I see them. So it could be signs and charts people dealing with. If some signs don't resonate, you can disregard them. Doesn't mean it's not your reading. All right. So what does this mean for Leo, the birthday babies? Leo. Oh, yeah. Wondering. Yeah, wondering. There's love flowing around here, floating around. But a lot of wondering. Right? Page of Swords. Could be some sort of communication coming in. 5 of Cups. Let's see. Let's get a couple more here. Judgment reverse. Somebody's making a clear decision here. Doing a lot of thinking. Now you may felt a little sad, like there's the 2 of Cups there. Like, okay, perhaps you told this person how you felt, and it's lingering around there, and they got it, and they're thinking about it, but they're not saying anything, right? So feeling maybe a little sadness, rejection. But then I also feel that someone is, you know, making a clear decision. When I get Judgment in reverse, I'm making a final decision, judgment call, answering the call after a lot of maybe thinking, contemplating, you know, not really taking action at first. They could be checking out your social media too with the Page of Swords, you know, seeing what you're doing, what you're saying. Maybe you're both kind of checking each other out. It could be some communication coming in via DMs, PMs, or whatever the case may be. But let's see, we got Aquarius and Scorpio. Let's see what's on the bottom. Temperance. Oh, soulmate alignment. It's going to require patience, healing, balance. Usually it's alignment at just the right time. There's a soul connection. Definitely single. Oh my gosh. Someone's going within, doing a lot of soul searching, thinking, contemplating, whatever the case may be. Being a little distant, but we do have the 2 of Cups here. There's that connection. Okay. All right, Leo, what else do we need to know? Kind of feels similar to Aries reading. And I did have quite a bit of Leo show up in Aries reading, so if you're dealing with an Aries, you may want to watch that. Or if you have Aries in your chart. And as I say that, look at that, the Tower, Aries energy. That's crazy. Just flipped over in the deck. All right, what else? The Star, will the wishes be fulfilled? Eight of Pentacles. Reverse though. There's the Lovers. Ten of Cups. So when I get the Eight of Pentacles reverse, this person may be questioning, is this something that could really work, right? The Star, you know, definitely feeling like if you had told this person with the Page of Swords how you felt and you didn't get that wish granted right away. But there is a Tower moment here, which can be right now, which could be the wake-up call, answering the call to action, awakening, epiphany, aha moment, shock, surprise, revelation, change, right? Coming in about the soulmate connection here. Then we have total happiness here, fulfillment. So I think this person's just doing a lot of thinking, like, how could this work? Will this work for some reason? Right? So it doesn't feel hopeful at first, but the Towers right now, too, the big change and the awakening to the connection, which could lead to ultimate happiness here. So we got Aries, Aquarius, Gemini. Seven of Pentacles, yeah. Assessing the situation. Very single, independent energy. You're single, they're single. But something's about to move forward very fast here with the Chariot. Success, victory, balance. A little closed off while thinking, deciding about love. Looks like they're deciding to take the path of love here with the Knight of Cups. All right. What else do we need to know for Leo? What else do we need to know for Leo? Let's see. What else do we need to know for Leo? Let's see. Queen of Wands, the Wheel of Fortune, Eight of Cups reverse. They're going to come around to the connection, right? They're not going anywhere. Six of Cups, not a past person, it's someone newer. Yeah, they're coming around to the connection. Six of Swords reverse. When I get the distant cards in reverse, for me, I read it as a return, coming around, a little stuck, but also not going anywhere. That's kind of how I feel with these travel cards in reverse, especially the Six of Swords reverse, the Eight of Cups reverse. Definitely there's chemistry, fire, passion, attraction between you, flirting probably. And this Queen of Wands would take the lead, right? Moving things forward. I mean, like I said, it's not a past person. It's a newer person coming around to the connection, and then things move forward in a positive way, right? It's fate, it's destiny. Somebody could be a business owner, entrepreneur, leader, creative, inspirational, intuitive, spiritual, even inspirational, like a speaker, very outgoing, everybody knows them, attractive, charismatic, male or female. Anyway, we got Aries, Sag, Leo, Aquarius, Taurus, Scorpio. Yeah, positive movement forward, maybe coming from a distance, but the Chariot is positive movement forward, success, victory, balance. Yeah, after the decision to, you know, move forward in love, after being on the fence a little bit, right? And they kind of avoided it a little bit here, but there comes communication, good news, flirting, and there you are, Leo, with a happy outcome. Enlightenment, growth, expansion, everything positive. I think they're going to think about it, Leo. Thinking about it, then they're choosing the path of love. That's definitely what I see here. That's why we have love ripening on the vine, right? You were wondering if they were going to reciprocate your energy. It was kind of a mystery. What else? Yeah, there you go, reuniting, or not reuniting, right? Because it's yet to begin, but it is. There's dating on the table here. Oh, justice, soul contracts, past life, things meant to be, getting what we deserve. Ten of Swords. Somebody could be divorced. I wasn't going to go that way, but when you get the Ten of Swords as an ending, with the Justice card can be legalities, divorce. Somebody could be divorced here. About rushing in, out of the blue, out of nowhere. Could be a little surprising, unexpected with love. A lot of love here. You may not expect this from this person, Leo. Even though you're kind of waiting, you were wondering, right? And maybe you figured if it's been a little bit of time, well, I guess, nope, it is what it is. Then they rush in here out of the blue, out of nowhere with love, right? Maybe they had to go through, finish up, maybe divorce or something, you know, could be. But there's definitely dating on the table. So it looks like they were interested in you, in pursuing you, right? Even if they were ending something too. We got Libra, Aquarius, Cancer. Again, coming in fast. Ace of Wands reverse. Well, I do like that reverse sometimes because that's telling me this person isn't going to come in only after one thing. They're not going to be a user or anything like that. They're coming in, could be divorced. Starred people can be divorced, widowed, been through some things, right? Single now. Coming in with truth, clarity, communication. Probably about, you know, what they've been through with the Ten of Pentacles reverse. Again, can be about divorce. Perhaps for the little bit you wondered, maybe they just weren't ready to jump into the love here with the Ace of Cups reverse, but they're coming in with a slow offer. They may want to take it slow, but this Knight is very dependable, wise, practical, smart, takes their time, not rush, but does cross the finish line, right? All right. So Leo, we're going to do one more row with clarifiers, then we're going to talk about the extended. But if it is resonating so far, please do like, comment, even hype it. All the good things be greatly appreciated. Help push the video out, the reading out. Be greatly, greatly appreciated, and I thank you. All right, one more row of clarifying, and then we'll talk about the extended in a minute here. Single energy. Yeah, somebody's definitely single now. You're single, they're single. Now the two souls can align in choosing the path of love. Healing, patience, balance, divine alignment at just the right time. The soulmate connection. And it's manifesting the new beginning right there, right? So love was kind of on hold a little bit here, right? Ten of Pentacles. So maybe they just had to do things the right way, like get out of their situation. Maybe it was a long drawn out thing. But love was always there, kind of like on hold. And there's this manifesting, the soul connection. Somebody definitely single. I think you're both single now. We got Sagittarius, Gemini, Virgo. Let's keep going. Yeah, divorced, single, widowed, whatever, coming in, truth, clarity, communication. Ace of Wands, not just for sex. You know, it's not going to be about that, right? Still going to be an exciting new beginning, but they're not coming in just based on sex, you know. But coming in fast, balanced, successful, looking out to the future together. Yeah, they were definitely stuck in a situation. Hierophant, yeah. Could have been a marriage or something, but this is also leveling up, right? Morals, traditions, values, standards, doing things the right way, by the book. Leadership, leveling up, growth. Now there's balance, always been that reciprocative energy between you, even if it was just energetic, it was feeling the same. That's how I take the Six of Pentacles, balance. Yeah, they had a lot going on, so they had to kind of run off and do their own thing, but in the end, Leo, you have a happy outcome right there. A little stressful, yeah, I know. Feeling a little rejected, Five of Pentacles, King of Wands, maybe losing your hope, your ambition about this. But now no more sabotage, no more feeling defeated. Spend some time of waiting. It's kind of a slow leap of faith here. Still leap of faith though, as with the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, so Leo, we're going to go in the extended now, and we're going to look at this person coming in with the offer, everything it looks like. You need to know about it. Here, now, moving forward, advice, guidance, just a deeper dive and look. So if that is something you are interested in, my Patreon is down below in the description box. You can become a member or a one-time purchase, whatever suits you best. If you like a private reading, my Etsy shop's below as well. Many readings to choose from. Also, down below in the description box on my other two tarot channels, if you'd like to check those out. I also, if you're new here, I also have an all Leo channel, since I am a Leo too, so I kind of favor that to read towards Leos. Over there, there's a poll up now. I read whatever comes out. They're all timeless readings, but I may change it to all love readings. I don't know. Right now, people are saying they want a mix of both, but if you want to go check out that channel, please feel free. But either way, Leo, happy birthday. Wishing you the best. If you go over there, I'll see you there. If not, either way, again, wishing you the best, and I do hope to see you next time.